Here's an episode of Ask the Sultan. Someone said to me, how do you get your mustache to part like that? And pretty much my response was length and a blow dryer. In the past, you saw me use a blow dryer, put that on, blow it to the left, blow it to the right, use the cool shot button to kind of freeze it into place. And it just occurred to me, I did something for the past couple days that I thought was interesting that's a little bit different than that method. It has to do with a blow dryer. I'm going to show you how. I'm putting on a warm setting. And I got this from riding motorcycles. When you're riding a motorcycle, funny things happen to your beard. You get cycle beard or cycle hair, whatever. So depending on how you're riding and how the wind's blowing, everything tends to kind of go to the side. And if your head is going straight on, you tend to create a part, and then you end up like with a split beard. It's kind of funny when that happens. But this comes from that experience. So I tried this, and I'll do it for a couple more days to see if it works when I want to eat without wearing my food. Because right now, for instance, this is an unplugged beard. I had a doctor appointment this morning and got compliments on the beard from the entire nursing and receptionist staff. That was kind of interesting. Especially stuff like, I wish my husband could grow a beard like that. I'm like, whoa, that's cool. So there are some women out there that like the big beards. So here we go. I'm going to put it on low and then high. I'm going to aim it right at the center, like right here. So this is how close I'm going to get it. And then I'm going to hit the cool shot button and freeze it. Now watch what happens. It's interesting. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a little bit of beard balm first. And today's beard balm is Weird Beard, which is cannabis beard oil, beard balm, and the beard oil, which I'll use later. So I'm just using that much. Put that in the pocket. Boy, it smells just like green leaf. If you like the smell of just raw, unburned green leaf, then this is for you. There goes the comb on the floor. But in typical Sultan of Silver fashion, I will not edit me having the comb the whole time. I like mistakes. It's more real. It's authentic. Because I know you're so highly impressed with these exquisitely produced videos. Pardon me a second. There we go. We're back. All right. Now, a little bit of the beard balm is in. Just squish it a little bit, put it through just a tiny bit. You can already kind of see what that's doing to the stash. I'm doing what I can't do without the beard balm. So it's a very light hold. If I go out in the wind, I will end up with a Fu Manchu. So this is certainly not for hold. I'll put in some mustache wax after to give it a little bit hold so I can actually have lunch and not look like Tom Hanks from Castaway. All right. Warm heat. And when I say warm, you have to be able to get it this close to your face. If you can't get it this close to your face, then use the cool setting. Low setting, watch. I start up here, go. Actually, I'm going to have to use the cool setting. This is a high quality, professional blow dryer. It's amazing, so I'll use the cool. Now go to the high. Watch. And it's just kind of, if you keep it in the middle, don't go to the side. Start at your nose and just go down and then just a little bit under. Not in your mouth or not up your nostrils. Just a little bit up. And that's how close I am. See? Now watch. Look at how it's parted. Head on. A natural part. I'm not screwing around with it. We just warm it up for 1 second. heat off. Cool shot. All right, now put that down. See what it did? It did spread it, and it spread it perfectly. Now, when I put in Bearded Bastard mustache wax, one of my many favorites, it's a stiffer hold. Not quite as hard as scraping a candle. It's not as hard as the Can You Handle Bar secondary. I'd say it's in between their primary and secondary. Nevertheless good. Vanilla. Now, watch this. Under, because that's where I want it parted. That's what I don't want falling down in my mouth. Now, being that I don't have my glasses on, where are my glasses? Ah, here they are. My eyes. All right, now excuse me while I look into the phone while I do this and not look at you. It's a hard thing to do. Let's see, did it part it where I want it? Oh, there's a kitty. It's one of my rescue. This house is filled. You gotta put on lights at night in this house because you will trip over animal toys. I mean, now I do attribute a lot of this to length. Now, you can see my bottom lip. Okay, not the whole thing. There's the whole thing right there. But you can see the bottom lip, which means that when I eat, I gotta pretty much put the food in directly. But I will tell you that that blowing technique, combined with a little bit of directional blowing, does a nice job. Do you like that? I just started doing this a couple days ago. And of course now I have the smell of cannabis on me, which I don't mind at all. All right. Is it picture perfect? If I was going in for headshots, I would use Got To Be styling glue to make this thing hard as a rock and not droop under hot lights or in a photo studio. There we go. There's the look. Little side look. Side look. Just another method, another option. As I discover things, I like to share them. Sometimes they don't pan out. I'll do it for a week or two. Other times, it just becomes a permanent behavior and part of my morning routine. I hope that helps some of you. And for those that do ride motorcycles, think about, how the wind affects your beard. For the good. It splits your mustache. Near perfect. Hope that helps. Some of you grow the stash out. Hey, a month ago, I was moaning and groaning about getting food on the stash, and then one person in particular actually kind of coached me to let it go and said, these hairs will if you let them grow for 9 to 11 months, he had it right down to the month, these hairs will be this long. And you can easily, it becomes no issue at all for them to go to the side. All right.